How's it going, guys? Man, welcome back. Welcome back. It has been such a long time. I cannot tell you how long I have been waiting to stream again. Well, I guess I can. It's been about 6 months. The move was hard. There was a lot of stuff to do. You really don't realize how much stuff you have until you have to pick up literally all of it and put it into a truck and then carry it and then take it all out of a truck again. I can't believe you guys actually stuck around. Like, I'll be honest, I was not expecting anyone to be here today. I mean, maybe, one or two people, but I'm quite surprised by the warm reception that I've received. I really appreciate it. It's good to be back. The stream will definitely be different. So the move was strenuous, but it's almost over. We have most of our stuff here. We have all of our furniture set up and our internet, obviously. Our internet, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the tweets that I made, but our internet is zooming here in New York City. We have paid for the best internet that we can afford, which is the best internet that they have. And New York City has the fastest commercially available internet in the country, right? We are working with gigabit fiber internet, which is as fast as it gets if you're not in the Pentagon or something, So if I enter Boom's tournament and he tells me to stop streaming, I'm gonna hit him with the Uno reverse card. I've been connecting with all of the New York fighting game players. There are, of course, tons of them here in the city. I've been talking to the Soul Calibur players and the Mortal Kombat players and the damn. Wow. Seriously?
Flexing my streak. I had to check that box manually.
You're still subscribed? Why? What a lunatic. Why the hell are you still subscribed to my stream? I actually did get a payout from Twitch last month. I got a payout from Twitch last month, and I was like, who the hell is still subscribed? I haven't streamed in half a year. Thank you, Minty Mouth. You were the person responsible for making that happen. Jesus, what a crazy person. I got my gamer chair and my gamer bed. There's a lot of purple going on in the shot, so you can see that I'm setting my room up just the way I like it. I will eventually put posters on the wall back there. I know that you all loved the daily crashes and 10,000 dropped frames an hour. But my hope is that, because the thing is, not only is our internet dramatically better, but my PC is now way more powerful, right? It has really good hardware in it. It has a top level graphics card and a top level processor and all that stuff. So, and I have an LED keyboard. So you can't get much more pro than that, right? So the hope is that because of that, my stream should be no longer the jank that it once was. Yeah, this room is super well lit compared to the previous streaming setup I had. So the lighting should be much better overall. In my last streaming setup, I had to take a lamp and tip it on its side on top of my monitor to give me lighting. Right, yes, I was on a couch. No couch this time. We left our couch behind. And we are keeping the space as movable as possible, right? And the reason for that is I'm going to have people over to play, all the time. I want to keep things open, right? Which brings me to one of the changes that this stream will be undertaking. I will probably be having people over offline to practice with a lot, as often as I can. And when that happens, I'm probably just going to stream, something, right? Like, I probably will stream it, but obviously I'm not going to stream it here, like in this room. I'm going to stream it in the other room, which is where all my stuff is. My living room, by the way, looks so cool. I'm going to probably put some pictures on Twitter tonight, but we have 2 4K monitors mounted on the wall, right? So that 2 different groups of people can play games at the same time. We have surround sound speakers from every direction. We have beanbags and gamer chairs. We have a fully stocked bar cart with like all of the various spirits that you could want. We've really got the goods, We've got the good stuff. When people get vaccinated, which should hopefully be quite soon, we will start having people over like all the time. I will have people over now, but it will be only like one at a time, It's going to be great. Like, when you look at the best players of any fighting game in history, there has never really been like a champion who has emerged from just playing online. The closest is Ninja Killa, I guess. He's quite an exception in a lot of ways, right? And even then, Ninja Killa is definitely very good, but we'll have to see how it goes, right? But when you look at the best fighting game players, they pretty much never come from like the online realm, right? They are always people who come from very strong local scenes who support them. Particularly this one. If you think about it, New York has like the best players from almost every fighting game. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, if you missed my Scarlet before, you should see what I can do with her these days. I am so much better at Mortal Kombat than I was when I stopped streaming. Like, for you guys who just watched my stream and haven't been keeping up with the Mortal Kombat competitive scene, which is understandable, because why would you? I'm actually pretty good these days, Like, I do some good things. I've won some stuff. And that goes for all fighting games. I'm just better at fighting games in general, I'm playing... Mortal Kombat is the game that I have been playing the most over the last 6 months, but after learning that I was about to move to New York, I started playing Soul Calibur again. And I started playing Grand Blue again, right? Because I mostly put those games on the shelf just because I got kind of sick of the online experience. But now that I'm here and I will have access to offline practice, I've started playing those games again. So that's been really fun. I've been playing Ivy, of course, and Soul Calibur. In Grand Blue, I actually have not been playing Fairy. So some of you may be disappointed by that. Primarily because she got nerfed a lot. Like, a lot. And you know that I'm generally not the kind of person to complain about nerfs. And in fact, I think I'm pretty relentlessly positive when it comes to patch notes. They nerfed Ivy in every single patch, and I was never super upset about it. When Scarlet got next to nothing in terms of buffs, I was still pretty positive about it. So when I say that Fairy got nerfed a lot, then you should take that for what it is, right? And in addition to that, they added a new character who fits my playstyle probably even better than Fairy did, so I've been playing him instead. No, not Cagliostro, although I do love Cagliostro. And in fact, here, let me show you. One of the the coolest things that Orlando got me for Christmas was shoes. She got me gamer shoes. Isn't that cool? See? And one of the things that she put on it was Cagliostro. So I'm a big fan, you know. She is not the character I'm playing Grand Blue. Mostly because she's just too hard, right? She's too complicated. And something I've learned, yeah, Orlando painted those. Something I've learned is if you're going to be playing several fighting games, which I am, it's really important to have characters that are as simple as possible. You know what I mean? Because the simpler your characters are, the less you have to worry about learning what they do, and the more you can focus on learning matchups and stuff. The good news about tournaments, if you're me, is before majors, we will probably get locals, right? Locals are the first things that are likely to open up because they don't need as much planning. And when they come back, let me tell you guys, I will be everywhere. I'll be everywhere. Everywhere I can possibly be. I will be as omnipresent as I can manage as a human on the earth.